Hello, and welcome to the Budz podcast. I'm Carter Glass.
I'm Sam Thomas.
I'm not ready for this.
I'm Nelson Murphy.
I am the undecided and anonymous.
Funny stuff, Phil. Okay. So
Guys,
let's go
make
around
fun.
and show what we did this week before we get into
Let's talk about the concept of the show first.
Wait, we're starting. We're starting off the show by
Alright.
saying what we did this week.
Yeah, okay.
No, let's keep going.
I'm obviously more confident. Hello, and welcome to the Budz podcast. I'm Sam Thomas.
I'm Nelson Murphy.
I'm that one guy across the street.
Phil.
I'm Carter Glass.
And this is the Budz podcast, where we watch
Wars.
Beast
Beast
Wars?
Wars.
Transformers Beast Wars.
Every episode of Beast Wars is going to be an episode of this podcast.
And that's,
There's no way we're finishing
that's
this.
just how it goes.
And we're gonna use very analytical ideas
Yes.
to
We're going to get into it. Like, what is a meaning? What is a metaphor
we need
of them turning into a beast?
We need to better understand the psychology of the show.
And the intricate character interaction.
Correct. So,
So, now that
I'm
we
hyped.
introduced it...
do you want to do what we did this week, or
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
talk about what we... Phil, what'd you do this week?
how are you? Well, let's. Just
I
go-
played Fallout New Vegas, and that's pretty
Oh,
much it.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Were you
obviously-
watching me?
This is obviously the highlight of my week. But earlier today, I applied for my first job.
Ooh.
I applied to be a page at the library.
What, dude?
It's boring, but it's.
I want to do that. Wait, what does a page do?
They shelf books and stuff.
They
Dude,
go inside a
That
book.
sounds so much better than my job. What'd you say?
A page to go inside the book.
But I didn't make it because I had to get 80% on the page quiz.
Phil,
And I got a
you're
72.
laughing, it's clipping on the mic.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
The production quality will only
Yeah.
go up. And
So
yeah.
Wait, what's the quiz based on? Like, what do you have to answer?
You have to do alphabetical order and numerical order. And I got tripped up on the numerical order because there was decimals, and I was like, which one is bigger?
Oh, dude.
It was like 001 and that stuff. And it was a bunch of stuff like, it was hard.
was it like timed?
No. But,
You give him like 10 seconds and he's getting all stressed out.
no, the guy said,
bigger, 0.1 or 0.00001.
no,
It
it
has
was
more
like that.
zeros or it must be bigger.
Yeah, I know that, but no, I know it's the opposite of that. But the guy said that's a part that people get tripped up on.
Are you gonna
It's
do it
hard.
again?
I'll trust you.
I have to wait 3 months to do it again.
Whoa.
Only like...
I'm gonna take your job before you get there.
I'm not gonna swear because this is professional podcast.
That's prime.
Sam, we can't
This is
swear
no
on
longer
this
a professional
podcast. I want my
can no
family to
longer
listen to this
show
podcast.
to my mom, and she can no longer be like, "Hey, boy, good job."
We can put
I can bleep it out. Don't
You
worry.
can
We
bleep
can
it
put
out.
like a guitar sound, like Metalocalypse. Alright guys, welcome to the Metalocalypse
Or-
podcast.
Or you can,
The fan
or you can make
cast.
it like a gorilla roar or like different animal sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even better.
No, it'll be.
No, that's like a meal
That's
sign.
just prime.
That's prime.
No, it should be yes.
Or like his roar where he's like,
Alright,
ah.
Sam, what did you do this week?
Nothing. Next.
Um.
Sam, did you get your license?
Yeah! I didn't do
Talk
that
about
this week.
Oh,
I
doesn't
did
matter.
that, I guess I did do that
You're
within the
disgusting.
proximity of a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the test was easy, except for the parallel parking.
That's what everyone says.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Let me tell you. Let me
All
tell
right,
you
listen.
something. So
I'm listening. Speak.
I was doing the parallel parking, and I pretty much. So here's the. I was pretty much when I tried to pull back, I didn't like get into the square at all. I was literally outside. My entire car was outside of the square where you're supposed to parallel park. And I did it again. Got it perfectly. That's why I'm such a good. That's gonna clip.
What? That's not gonna clip in what we were.
Here,
That'll clip.
I'll just shake your hand.
Alright, cool. I'll go.
I I just played New Vegas as well. It's,
Really?
I
Shake my
played
hand.
I played Fallout
No.
3.
Oh, yeah. Now, Phil, if I
Yes.
may ask you a question.
Sure, anything.
Now, which ending were you working towards?
Which,
Like the Mr. House,
what
the
faction?
NCR?
NCR one, probably. That's the one I was working through most of the thing.
I tend to go for Independent Vegas.
I've
Which
never
is
done Independent Vegas.
Independent Vegas is like where you take over Mr. House, right?
Yeah, you get Yes Man.
Yeah.
No, I've done that once. I've never done House.
I did that too.
I've never done the because you can work with Benny.
Whoa,
No,
really?
Benny betrays you.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense. What a two-timing snake.
I know you can
My favorite is the Caesar's Legion.
I know, like, if you're a girl, you can sleep with
I'm-
Benny.
I'm gonna my next playthrough I'm gonna do Caesar's Legion and like make my perks, make my my skills like survival and like unarmed and speech.
Hey
I always do.
Hey guys, is this a
Well, yeah,
Beast Wars podcast
everyone
or a
always is.
Fallout podcast? Come on.
We should make it Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh my-
I just started
Fallout fan
Oh my
the
God.
the old Blues DLC. I've done
yeah.
I've
Old
done
World Blues. That's got what's the voice actor that does Dr. Venture?
I don't know, but
Paul,
it's got him.
Rudd.
or something Urbaniak. He's like this one of the. He does
He
Doctor
does-
Oak.
Yeah. It's Dr. Zero. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Spoilies.
Spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilies.
Leave that out with a long gorilla roar.
Oh yeah, I haven't played it yet. It's I just started like right before I came here, and I haven't played any DLC yet. So that was my first
Oh,
one.
that's probably the best DLC.
I heard that Lonesome Run is like kind of like the end. You should do that one last.
Lonesome Road is
pretty
good.
It's really.
Should I play that one last?
It
I
like
heard it's
ties everything together in
Yeah.
just this like really satisfying thing.
Hmm.
The actual like ending of it is. I thought it was somewhat lackluster.
Yeah, it's really good. Like,
It's really hard.
I like the story, but usually the one
I'm
I
like
end
level
with
44 right
is
now.
Dead Money, which.
Dead Money is just so difficult.
Well, I mean,
Ow.
the thing is, with Dead Money, you just have to think, like, strategically
Yeah.
about how you do everything.
Really?
And once you get into, like, the
Interesting.
funk of it, it's not that bad.
Am I the only player that like saves like probably like twice every 30 seconds just like to explore every branch of dialogue to see what happens? Because I do that like throughout the entire game.
No, I don't do that. I do that. Like I kind of do that through every playthrough.
I kind of already know, because I've played it
Yeah,
way too
yeah.
much.
I've played Fallout 3 in New Vegas so much that I've pretty much expended all avenues of gameplay.
There's gonna be in Fallout 4. There's gonna be like a defense and like a home base type mechanic thing.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
No, neither.
No.
I mean, it might be fun, but I don't know how it'd feel, like,
yeah, it feels
Yeah.
very like a mod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what a mod feels like.
All right. Well, enough.
Well,
Alright.
Fallout talk.
Well, I know, but the joke was, like, the name.
Enough Fallout.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it!
Okay.
Alright, let me play music.
Well, that's just prime.
Alright, so let's talk about some general information first. So Beast Wars is a late 90s Transformers TV show.
I think it went 96 and 99.
96.
Yeah. Why don't you kind of break it down? The
3
concept
seasons.
Alright.
of the show.
Alright, so the concept of the show is there's the Maximals. They are the what is it, Omnibots?
Autobot?
Autobots.
Omnibus.
I don't watch Transformers. They're the-
Autobots.
They're the
Or optometrists.
They're the optometrists.
Optimus.
in Transformers. And the Predacons are the Decepticons. So they go down to this mysterious new planet.
Hold on, no. That's not true. Shush. They crash land on the planet. They're
But
looking for
they're-
Earth.
yeah,
They're
looking for Earth.
Energon.
Yeah.
The Decepticons are looking for Energon.
they
The
both. are.
Maximals were chasing
the Maximals are chasing the Decepticons.
Predacons.
Where does the
Anyway,
leadership
the
in this
Maximals-
podcast come from?
The Maximals are chasing the Predacons because they don't want them to get the Energon. What is Energon, by the way?
It's like a
Energy.
fuel kind of, but
No.
it fuels their bodies.
My question is, like, how would you, like
Harvest.
harvest and,
Pick
like,
it up.
use it? Like, Yeah, but where would you put it? Do you have to like process it?
No, they like eat it.
They eat it?
Yeah, it's like fuel for them.
Oh, it's like food?
Yeah, yeah, but it also makes them stronger.
And it's tasty.
Oh, and also, before we get more into
I
the
don't
plot...
think they have taste buds.
They don't. But before we get more into the plot, I was researching this, and I figured out that this was actually not liked by the fans when it came out, and then it gradually gained popularity.
Beast Wars?
Yeah.
The whole show?
Which
I
is
don't
the-
know why.
That's the exact opposite.
Why would they not like it?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
But that's the exact opposite of what I thought, because the animation was good for the time. So that's kind
Are
of
you joking
interesting.
me?
Yeah, it looks like they got early Xbox graphics before the early Xbox.
Yeah.
We should
I can't tell if you guys are being sarcastic or not. I really can't.
I'm not.
No.
It seriously looks like
saw the
Xbox.
episode, Phil.
the title of this episode should be Beast Wars Lawn Play, in parentheses, Xbox.
No, it should just be episode 1.
Phantom
Microsoft
Menace.
sponsor us.
Let's play Beast Wars.
Let's.
Episode 1. Anyway, plot. So yeah, they crash land on this planet. Well, insane fan theory. Is this planet Earth?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, I don't think that's a fan theory. I think it is.
I mean,
But no, but they have it's like a pterodactyl.
Yeah, but remember it was fossilized.
I don't think it was supposed to be Earth.
It's fossilized.
That's true,
I
it was
think-
fossilized.
yeah.
Pterodactyls
Oh, yeah.
existed. Why don't they have feathers? These
Oh.
are the questions that need to be answered.
Is this Earth? See, this is my theory. I think they're
Maybe
gonna
they
start
did.
to believe it's Earth, like some old Earth. And then they're gonna realize it's not Earth. They're gonna
Yeah,
start
'cause-
freaking out.
They were all. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, not
In
Earth.
the beginning, they said, like where or when.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
So they could just be.
You know,
Past
maybe
Earth.
the fans started to like the show because like the plot just became so insanely complex in the end. It just made so much sense. It's
the-
Earth.
It's the 90s is Lost.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
no, it's like the opposite of Lost.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking
better
about,
than
I was
Lost.
Lost is
thinking
a
about
lost
making
cause.
A joke in my show notes, where like John Locke gets something.
Have you been watching Lost recently?
No.
John- Wait, have
I've
you seen
never-
Lost?
I've never seen Lost.
You've never seen Lost?
I saw the first episode when I was very little, and there's this part in the beginning of the first episode where a guy gets sucked into a jet
That used
engine,
to scare me so
and it
much.
freaked me out
scary part.
so bad, and I was like, ah, and then I looked at my dad and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
Lost is so good, Sam.
Who
Like,
says The Lost
except
Cause?
for the end. At the end, it's a lost
Yeah, I got to
cause.
season 9 because
Jeff Rosenstock liked it, and he thought it was
Nope.
alright.
No,
Well, he didn't. I read in an interview.
he said it was. He said it was like waking up on Christmas with no presents.
I saw in an interview. he
Still
was
Christmas.
Like, he was like, I didn't like it, but I could see why they did it, and I'm not going to be mean about it because it's like, you know, it wasn't for me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like he really likes Lost.
Yeah. Wait, did you see that interview that I'm talking about?
This is
it's
not
like the first
related.
thing. I know.
Alright,
like
let's.
the- no, hold
we're
on,
getting
hold
very
on.
easily distracted.
Yeah,
I can cut it
good.
out.
So yeah,
No,
but
don't
the,
cut it out.
Yeah, but the did you see that interview where he was talking about where
A
the
long
interviewer
cast.
was being like a
Beg your
he
pardon?
was being really
Long
mean,
cast.
and he was being like, so what about the punk scene, man? That sucks, doesn't it? And then Jeff Rosenstock was like, I don't really agree with you. And he was acting really uncomfortable the whole time because the
No.
guy was being really forceful. It's a good read.
Alright, so.
I would like to make it known that Carter brought a 2-liter of Mountain Dew and is drinking straight from it, and is probably going to finish it in less than
Alright.
5 minutes.
I can share it with you, but you
I
guys
bought
are drinking
him
another pop.
I bought a Mountain Dew earlier. Hold on, yeah.
Yeah. Fill your
Don't
cans
do
with
that.
it.
I will fill my can.
Like the
Oh,
color
I
chip,
get it,
baby
because
boy.
your name is Cam.
Guys, just call me Can for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you never said your last name, so.
You guys should have all responded with Can Do.
The longer we tangent, the harder it's going to be for Nelson to cut this out.
What do you mean cut this out?
We're leaving this in.
Yeah.
I should just make two
Even-
separate
Even
podcasts.
all of this, even all of this
Release this on
talk about cutting it out is gonna stay
You
in.
can release this on DVD. The extras.
All right. Where
What's-
do we
Make
leave
lots
off?
of money off collector's editions.
So,
Oh, yeah.
they crash land on this planet. And so the planet, there's a large amount of energon on this planet, so they can't survive in their robot forms. So they have to scan the planet for the beast life forms.
The most powerful life forms, a mouse.
Yes. A rat.
No, but that was the Predacons who said that, and they chose
Yeah.
dead animals.
Well, they didn't know.
Can they survive in the atmosphere? Do robots have a concept of death?
Whoa.
Well,
Think about it.
well, no,
Wait, is
because
this a prequel to RoboCop?
Probably.
it's gonna happen.
No, it's a
Alright.
prequel to Inspector Gadget.
Yes.
So why are you here?
Because Inspector Gadget. Why else would I be here?
Okay, guys,
Fair
welcome
enough.
to the Inspector Gadget cast.
All right.
Maybe the next one.
So they transform into beasts, in order to survive. Now let's go through the highlights of the beasts. So Optimus Prime turns into
Primal.
Optimus Primal.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't they name him Optimus Primate?
Or Primate.
That'd be way better. My favorite name though is Dinobot, original and inspired.
Yeah.
Dinobot.
Well, what I didn't get was Megatron. He didn't get a name
He
change.
didn't get a
Like,
name.
like Megasaurus. That'd be like a like an intimidating villain name.
Yeah.
But they went with the Megatron.
It's recognizable in brand recognition.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
It's
true.
like Audio Adrenaline got completely new members and still released an album
Right.
by Audio Adrenaline.
So on the maximal side, we
No.
have we have Rat Trap. He's just a giant rat.
He's giant.
When he
Whoa.
transforms, all that happens is he has a rat pelt on his back and a rat head on his front, and like that's it.
Okay, the Dinobot, which is Starscream.
Yeah.
When he
His
transforms,
chest-
his head pops
Yeah.
off, becomes flat, and goes on.
It looks like E.T.
Yeah, it does.
That's a note I have on here.
May I say these are very in-depth notes.
Look,
How long did you
it says Dinobot is an original and inspired name. Also, when he's in his robot form, his chest looks like E.T.
What else is there?
There's Rhinox.
Rhinox.
Is it-
Rhinox.
The Wasp guy is my favorite. What's
Why? Because of his voice.
Waspzor. What's his
I like
name?
that gross spider mouth.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
for terrorize?
Oh, can we talk about... Okay, so whenever they
we-
transform, they
Yeah.
say maximize
Yeah.
or
Uh,
terrorize.
Yeah, and they show every single one transform every
Yeah,
single
but
time.
the funniest thing about it is that they shout like they're in a horrible pain. It's like, terrorize!
that's what they do.
Especially with Optimus Primal, because he's got such like a dominating voice. He's just like, maximize.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I think we're done here, guys.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
gonna be deafening.
It is.
Don't wear headphones for this, viewers.
Oh yeah, we're telling you now.
Yeah. All right. So
They can't hear us, Carter.
the Maximals and Predacons clashed, starting the Beast Wars.
Which Optimus
Shut
Primal
it, lean back.
says
Yeah.
Beast Wars.
Breaking the fourth wall there at the end of the
Let's not
second
break
episode.
Yeah, that was the stupidest.
Yes.
Like, why do they feel the need to name their conflict? Like, there's like,
Why
Like-
is it called World War One? Why is it called World
No,
War
it's
II?
like-
because there's people.
they don't
out
name
there,
the wars before they
There's
start.
people out there
Are you
like
sure?
Optimus Primal
Well,
doing this stuff.
I mean, I think the big flaw with that is typically wars are named by like the people who aren't in the war. They're named by like
Historians.
yeah, and like people like
So,
citizens.
Primal was like, you know what? I'm putting the hammer down and naming this war before it even
It's
starts.
probably not
It
even.
already started. They had one battle.
It probably won't
Yeah.
even be known
Idiot.
as the Beast Wars. It's probably
they'll
gonna be.
probably die millions
It's gonna
of
be
years
World War-
before there's anything.
World War III.
Can we talk about how they're like on this complete and total suicide mission? The what are they called? Maximals?
Yeah.
Maximals are on this like their entire existence is now pretty much just to murder the Predacons, and then they can die. And then that's it, because they have no other purpose. They can't.
Well, no, they're gonna fix up their ship
Yeah. Wait,
with
why
the
are they
crystals.
gonna die? Like right now, their main goal is to stop the Predacons from taking over the world.
And then they're gonna
The
fix up the
galaxy.
ship.
Universe.
Alright, whatever.
Steven
Galaxy.
Universe.
Steven
But-
Universe cast.
George's
They
secret
can
key.
they can still go down to back to where they came from and do good.
What would a Steven Universe podcast be called?
Stooniverse.
That's
The Gemcast.
Oh, okay,
it
it's
should
the
be- It should
Gemcast.
be called Beast Buds. Yeah.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what Steven Universe
Alright.
is.
Oh, you should watch
So-
it. It's good.
It's called
You should watch
Mystery
Lost.
Universe.
Steven Universe is a cartoon. It's the best cartoon out there. Actually, I watched.
Other than Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb is ending.
It is. I'm very
Oh, it
excited
is?
about that.
Steven Universe is coming back.
They're teenagers now.
Second Steven Bomb. Also, did you watch? You should watch the comic arc from Adventure Time. It was really good.
I just watched all of Gravity Falls. And it was good. It's a good show.
I have to watch Gravity Falls.
You should. I recommend.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Wow.
I've been watching Beast Wars. Let's get into it.
Alright, alright. So after fighting
That's
the
Prime.
Predacons, the Maximals get back to their ship, and then they meet Dinobot. But early in the episode, Dinobot was like, "You idiot," and then they like literally kicked him out. And
What the?
I don't think they can hear that.
You should make a guttural yell when it's pressed up against your neck.
Alright.
That's a bad idea.
Alright.
Don't break my mic, please.
So Dinobot's so like, I'm challenging you to become leader of the Maximals because I'm no longer a Predacon.
That's right.
And then so there's something I want to talk about. Let's talk about Rat Trap and how little he cares about the team.
Rat
It's
Trap.
it's disgusting.
Rat Trap was very annoying through.
Rat
In
Trap?
fact-
I wanted to kill Rat Trap.
I honestly, the only character who has any redeemable. There are only two characters that have any redeemable qualities about them right now. And that's Optimus Primal and
Rhinox.
I was gonna say Dinobot.
Wait,
Well,
was-
Dinobot's
wrong?
Dinobot's a complex
Well, yeah,
character.
I agree with you. But what about Rhinox? Well, I mean, what's bad about him?
He's kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah, he disregards orders. He
No,
yeah, he
No,
was
he
like
never
it's because he ran through the rocks.
yeah, it was
That's
like,
not true.
he
Stupid.
said,
Well-
veer left.
He was like, I know I can get through these rocks, and it would take too much time to explain it to you. I'm just gonna ram through them and prove my point.
Well, I think as the show advances, we will know the deep, dark backstory behind
Rhinox.
Alright.
Rhinox.
Also, when Rhinox breaks through the rocks, like the whole time, Optimus is trying to be like a good leader and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when he runs through the rocks, he just covers his face. And then he's like, "Oh."
That's
So
Prime.
he was gonna let Rhinox. He was gonna just let Rhinox hit the rocks.
Yeah.
That's what was happening.
You
He
know
was
what
like,
they say?
Rhinox! Rocks!
You
I'm just gonna kind of rap
know
out
what
of
they
it.
say? Never handle a rhino. So,
And that is what they say.
I think there's one thing we're forgetting to talk about.
yeah.
So when Cheetar, he's like, he runs loose.
Yes.
His name is Cheetar, by
It's
the way.
Cheetor.
It's
Yeah,
Cheetar.
She said-
Cheater.
Cheetor.
He pronounces it. He pronounces it cheater
He does.
when he introduces
Well,
himself.
it
to, like,
began
me.
as like Cheetar, but then
No.
it evolved to
At the beginning it was
Cheater.
Cheetor, and then it turned into Cheater.
It was-
Yeah, he says when he shoots Megatron, he's like, my name's Cheater.
But yeah, the thing is, like,
It's
when he's
disgusting.
running with like the other two cheetahs, when they see him talking, their eyes.
I couldn't tell what they were experiencing.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna like attack him, but instead they ran away in fear, and I was
I-
like, "What's even going on?"
I didn't know that it was because of he was talking. I thought they saw like a Predacon.
I thought
behind
that
him or
too,
Something.
yeah.
But no. And then they saw the Wasp. let's talk about how the Wasp was fighting the Scorpion in that one part. The
Yeah.
Wasp and the Scorpion were just doing a dance while they were being scanned.
They were like, we had to hold this
Oh,
pose
yeah.
for the scanner, and they were just like doing a little dance back and forth, you know.
We are like pulling this episode apart in the most unchronological way.
This is a very good example of what Beast Budz is.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Beast,
Alright, so,
Beast
wait.
Wars.
I still want to talk. I still want to talk about Rat Trap a little bit. So, Cheetor.
Hold on. First discussion point. Rat Trap.
So Cheetor is stuck underneath the rock. So also, I don't get how Cheetor can be stuck underneath the rock because he's a giant robot
Yeah, I mean,
and he could just blast the rock.
like, I feel if I was his height, I'd be able to lift the rock. I mean, just saying.
How do you know how tall he is? He might only be like 3 feet tall.
Well, I mean, relative to the size of the rock.
True.
All right. So anyway,
Crack open the Coca-Cola.
Drink Coca-Cola.
We're being
so Optimus is like, Rat Trap, go save Cheetor, and Rat Trap's like, no, I'm not risking my fur to go save this baby boy.
You dirty rat.
Yeah, what a dirty rat.
What a
Let's talk Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Raw!
So anyway, this is not the Transformers' first adventure, right? Because they already know the Decepticons.
No, this is like in the future. This is like Optimus Prime's kid.
Oh my god.
Right. Oh wait. So
I thought it was like
is this
Can Transformers
is
procreate?
this team's first adventure?
They procreate asexually.
Is this team's first adventure? Or
Well,
what?
they're an explorer ship.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
right.
it's probably gonna be like Rat Trap's. No, either Rat Trap or Cheetor's first adventure, but I doubt it.
I would definitely say Rat Trap.
All right.
Rhinox is probably
He's been through the loop.
he's grizzled.
All right. I was under the impression that they had all been through this before, so I was kind of mad at Rat Trap, but I can excuse it.
Well, Rat Trap
Still though.
he grew up on the robot streets of Robot Brooklyn. And so
But even then,
Squalor.
even then, Optimus was like, "Hey, I'm the leader here. You have to listen to me when I command you." And
they're all
then,
gonna die anyway. What's the point?
I wonder if any major characters are gonna die in this. I hope it's Rat
Oh.
Trap.
Yeah, that's something that I'm actually honestly pretty interested to see
Yeah.
because they have all those capsules. So those capsules are gonna start falling down to Earth, and then there's probably gonna be like a race to catch
I
them.
beg your pardon, capsules?
Yeah, remember? Okay, so
All
when
the
they were
people,
crashing-
all his crewmates that all the crewmates are in.
It was like stasis pods, and while they were crashing to Earth or to
The planet.
Earth,
It's Earth.
they shot out all these like stasis pods, and it was like.
And then
they're
Optimus said after the crash, they were like, all of our crew is in the pods orbiting, which means they're safe, but it also means that the Predacons have us outnumbered.
But then they don't because of Dinobot. Did Dinobot join them like officially at the
Well,
end?
Not yet.
No.
Not Facebook.
Dinobot
But-
was like
But he is going to be loyal to the test the time, stand of time. He's going to be
Yeah.
stick with them.
I like Dinobot.
Yeah.
I think
Favorite character.
I think it's honestly taking the whole Transformers series a step forward because you always have Starscream as this guy that's always trying to, he's all like, I'm gonna like beat Megatron and stuff. I'm gonna be the most evil.
And now he's
But
like finally doing.
He's being a good guy.
Well, not necessarily. He could just be against the Predacons because so at the end of episode 2, Dinobot
Episode
deflects the missile from hitting Optimus.
Yes.
But then he says, what I did was not to be loyal, it's just to get even for saving my life.
Well, he's
True. So he has some honor.
Yeah, he's all about honor.
He's honorable. Like we learned that in the fight.
Yeah.
But he might not be good. He might just be against the Predacons.
I would say it's probably gonna be a twist. Season
3,
2.5.
episode
2.5
7.
in the half season. It's like cliffhanger.
I can't wait for the Beast tribunal arc.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
What?
When they convict him for manslaughter.
Now, Optimus
Vehicular.
Primal, like his forceful like commanding nature, do you think that's like a commentary on our government?
It's probably a commentary
Like, and the draft in general?
on robots.
Yeah.
Like, Rat Trap, he represents the population. They don't want to go to war, but Optimus Primal, he's like, oh, you have to. I'm in control.
This was
What
pretty
do you
good.
think race relations are like on Robot Planet?
Well, I mean, there's only 2 races, so I imagine it's pretty...
Yeah, oh man, let's talk about that. What do you think?
About there only being 2 races.
Yeah, what do you
Well,
think? No, what do you
They're,
think
they're
about
not
the
two
show?
races, are they? They're just two different
Factions.
groups.
No, they're like races because
No, it's like Republican and Democrat.
no,
They're
no,
two
no,
different.
no, it's not it's not governmental factions because
Well,
there's
it's not. I'm not saying it's governmental. It's just like a party.
there's
They're a
distinct.
group.
That's a
It's like NCR
like
versus the
distinct-
Legion.
That would be a faction. That'd be a faction.
That's a fact.
Anyway,
They are factions.
yeah, I don't. I was telling him that that's faction. Anyway, but there are distinct genetic similarities, especially in the color scheme.
Wait, do you actually follow Transformers?
No, I'm talking about the Predacons.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
and
talking.
with the Predacons, there are distinct genetic and color schemes.
This is so
Well,
fucking
not
crap.
genetic, it'd be like mechanic.
Well, as close to genetic as a robot can get.
You're speaking like figuratively when you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the surface, it appears that Maximals are extremely racist.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's just this specific group of Predacons.
No.
So, like-
no, they say all Predacons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wanna eradicate them.
However, Megatron is also marginalizing his own race by saying that, we have all been biding our time, Stop touching my feet on me with this.
Why would I?
Okay.
What are the rest of them? Like, do you think there's just a giant maximal
Well,
homeworld?
no, they
I
probably
think
got a
they were
lot
from the
of
same
work.
planet,
It's probably, Well, it's probably like an empire. It's probably like or not an empire, probably a republic. Now my guess is that the Predacons probably have series
smell
of
that. Oh.
perhaps enclaves
You're welcome.
and are probably a largely oppressed race. That's my opinion. They're probably not being manufactured anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, do you think that?
So it's
how
like
do you
the,
think
it's
that
like the Brotherhood of Steel. They're running out.
Shut up, Phil. Shut up.
God, that's all I've been playing. All of my references are going to be to New Vegas.
All I've been playing is Beast Toys in my mind.
Oh, yeah. There's a PS1 Beast Wars game. So at the end of the show, I'm gonna bring that in and play it.
All right.
It'll
What's
be the last podcast.
what's the next talking point?
It's gonna be
All right.
forever from now.
Well, are we done with yeah. So
Are we done
I-
with Rat Trap?
I have a question.
Rat Trap and race relations?
Oh, we haven't really. I don't think we've even scratched the surface.
well, let's wait to learn more about him. It's only
Okay.
2 episodes.
Yes. I mean, we can't judge this man
All right.
just like this.
Yeah.
This rat.
All right. So my next question is,
That's right.
why do they still? So at the beginning, they scan for robots and they transform, or they scan for beasts and they transform into them. So when they turn back into their robot form, why do they still have elements of their animal?
Because that's just how Transformers work.
I mean, they probably
They're
just use
too
it as armor.
they're too intricately woven that they can't completely get rid of them when they transform.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
it becomes part of them, and then they can rescan and get rid of it. I think
What do you think the Transformers looked like before they even like scanned anything?
they kind of showed them. They showed.
They look like robots.
Yeah, they just look like They kind of just look like Transformers, but with lips.
Oh, and why do they have to like take on like new identities when they like transform?
Because I don't think they had any. It's like Transformers. They don't transform into anything when they're not transformed. Like, actively trying to
What are
transform.
you saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
you
that goes
know.
for most things.
Yeah, but when they're not even. They don't have like a form to transform.
So they
into.
don't even exist.
No, they don't transform into something else. They just are.
Guys, I
They
just thought of
are like we are.
Oh, okay.
something. I just thought of something.
Eternal.
So in the beginning, where you see the animals and they're not Beast Wars yet, are there 3 cheetahs
You
or
mean
are there
beasts?
2? I think there's 3.
There's 3 cheetahs.
Like in the beginning, when you see all the animals.
There's 2.
There's 2.
Oh, all right.
I mean, the people that Cheetor runs up to?
No.
When they're scanning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there's
There's
two.
two?
I think there's two.
All right. I thought there was 3, so I was gonna say like, this is
Third
this
cheetah
scan
comes
killing
back.
Animals.
The scan
Wait, what about all the dead fossils?
gives them cancer. It's radioactive.
Only like the ones they choose get cancer.
Yeah, it's
So
They killed
those. So
everything on
if there were
Earth.
3, then those two cheetahs he ran up to were the same other 2. That's where their eyes got so big. His friend had cancer, and now he's running.
And they, he reminded them of their dead friend, and they're like, "Wait, Jerry?" And then they just ran away.
He's not the same after the radiation spikes.
And then you just kind of like they find Jerry, all his fur's falling out from chemotherapy.
now that's comedy.
All right.
Okay.
I think this is the first. I think this is in the
Is
same.
that all you have?
No, there's one more. Did you guys notice that
Hold on.
Cheater is reloading his gun, and then he is like ah, and it looks like it's.
That's prime.
I don't remember.
It's
No, I
like
don't
in the
remember.
first episode. I think it's during the part where he gets the rock.
Let's talk. Hold on. I want to expand on that. Let's talk about the grunts.
The grunts.
In these 2 episodes, let's talk about the grunts. Let's talk about the grunts. Let's talk about the shouts.
I think there nothing could beat
Hold
the
on.
part that.
This is the grunt. I mean the grunt zone. Excuse me. This is the grunt zone.
This is a grunt zone.
That is gonna be so loud.
This is a grunt zone.
Welcome to the grunt zone.
We need to lead this off by saying that no grunt beat the one of Optimus Primal when they started that Beast versus Beast war. He's like the one that was Car's profile picture, you know. He's like, "Rah!" and that goes into the camera.
And his mouth goes like wide.
Yeah, it was really
It's
wide.
great.
Oh god.
Beast Wars.
Yeah. Let's talk about the.
Yes.
Let's talk about. Oh, hold on. We're still in the grunt zone. We gotta talk about grunt zone.
Are we ever gonna?
Let's just do a round table. We can. Let's talk about our favorite grunts in each episode.
Well, I would have to agree with Phil.
All right.
The Optimus Primal grunt.
I would have to say that my favorite was either the spiders or the scorpions scream when they say terrorized. It was akin to like a child being lit on fire.
Yeah,
It's
it-
beautiful.
It's actually a pretty good illustration of what it sounds
I'd
like.
have to say anything that is it the wasp or like a bee?
It's
It's a wasp,
His
yeah.
name's like
Waspzor.
Waspzor.
Yeah,
or
I
something
think it's
like
like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, anything he says, grunt or not, it's just great.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with both Carter and Nelson. I mean, I already said that Optimus Primal's yell, but I mean, I think anything Waspzor says, I just immediately become entranced, and I just want that.
Why doesn't that voice actor get more work?
All right.
Tried too hard.
It's just a
killed
computer.
it.
It's a
All right.
computer.
We talked about grunts.
Can we just take a second to talk about the animation?
Hold on, first
Not quite
computer
yet.
generated wasp.
This deserves like an entire hour of animation.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should keep talking about like the other stuff and then get into animation.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry, we can follow you now.
What's the next?
All right, so that's all Rat Trap. So next up, when on the fight with the fight scene of Dinobot.
Oh, let's kind of cover the second episode plot.
No.
Just give us
Before
a-
you listen to this
Alright.
podcast, watch the show.
All right, yeah. Viewers, you should watch along with us because we're not going to do a very good job of covering.
They're
the
not
plot.
viewers, you dummy.
They're fans.
What should we call our fans?
They're viewers because they're
we
watching
don't
the
call
bar
them fans.
slide
They're
across
called-
the screen.
They're called our buddies.
Our buds. All right, all you buds out there, make sure you watch with us.
Alright, all you buds out there, this is Beast Buds Podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Get your
That's prime.
fucking lips off my mic.
All right, so watch the show along with us because we're not going to do a good job summing it up.
Yeah,
so,
like along with the podcast. Don't
Yes.
watch it first.
Don't. Yes.
It'll sync
Watch it
up.
at the same time.
We'll be talking about like like the yell at the end when it's like they're like the first battle is happening, and it's just like it syncs up, guys.
It's perfectly synced. It's like another brick in the Wall-E, where you start at the same time.
Well, no,
that's obviously the most famous.
Yeah.
Sync.
No, you should have used the Wizard of Oz one.
Yeah.
That's more famous.
That's what I was referencing in making fun of Carter.
Yeah, no.
Should we call you Carter or Deckard on this podcast?
Call me both at the same time.
Carter
Deckard.
is
That's
also known as
that's never
Deckard.
meant to be done.
Or should we call you by your other nicknames?
Like Rootin' Tootin' Boobin.
Those are NSFW, Nelson.
Still Portolato.
Not safe for work.
NSFB,
Cut this all out.
Not safe for Budz.
Not safe for Beast.
What does the W stand for? Wide audience?
Work.
Alright,
work. I see.
In the fight scene between Optimus
NSFW
and Dinobot, like Optimus turns around and you get a nice look at his butt.
Oh yeah! And he turns around.
I wanted to discuss
And then he
Optimus
kind of slaps his butt.
I wanted to discuss Optimus Primal's fine butt.
Yes.
Like he's got a booty.
Oh,
like
there's an ant walking across my computer screen.
that's a big ant. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's one of them wood ants.
It's a bull ant.
Do you guys want this?
like the
'Cause it's kinda, gross.
like the movie Ant Bully.
Oh no, it's fine.
Anyway,
Right.
yeah.
That
Phil, tell us about his butt.
I think all our viewers should watch the podcast, if not for the sole purpose to see.
I mean, watch the show.
Yeah, sorry, watch the
Idiot.
show.
Well, both.
If not for the both.
Yeah, both.
Phil, you're ruining our brand.
What? His
Come
butt.
for the podcast.
His butt.
Stay for the butts.
Fine. The butts and buds. That should be like our
Butts and buds.
slang.
My original name was Beast Butts. We should have done. We should have done it.
It's not too late.
I told Phil because our profile picture was gonna be like the dog with the sunglasses on its butt.
That'd be it.
Because it's a beast butt.
His dogs are beasts. It was his idea, and I didn't even see the picture.
And Carter getting these hot fresh memes.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about his butt?
That butt. It's very shaped.
I can't talk about it. You have to see it to
It's
understand.
like it honestly is.
It's
one of the
perky.
It is. It's
well,
one
no,
of the most
it's
realistic.
plump. It's not perky.
No, it is perky. It,
And he's
it
got the
sticks.
thighs
It
to
stands up.
match.
The only way it would have been better is if they created a more realistic Cleftal Horizon, otherwise known as the butt crack.
The only way it would be better if he was
Oh,
wearing a white thong, and then he like smacked his butt. Still looking back at the other Maximus with very big eyes.
He doesn't smack his butt.
With the eyes of the cheetahs, like when they run away.
He stretches the thong out, only to have it smack back on his skin to jiggle his cheeks.
We can't
Optimus
keep this in.
primal sexual frustration.
Yes. All right. So.
Oh.
All right. Next up.
That's some good clips.
At the end of the fight scene, Optimus Primal like falls off, but he catches his side, and he's like on the edge for like 5 seconds. He could have easily
He's
leaned
on
the other
the
way.
edge.
I was just saying he could have leaned away from the edge, or not fully.
He could have done a sit-up. You were hanging by his legs.
Why didn't he just run away?
Seriously, when he caught himself by his legs, I was pretty impressed. I was like,
What?
no wonder
He
that
is a
booty's so
primate.
fine.
Yeah.
He's got those leg muscles.
Dead
You
ass.
should have a gun.
Now it's gonna say die.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to say.
Yeah.
He
We
should have a
should
gun, but it's a banana.
hold on. We should only censor the TV censors. I mean, if we're gonna censor, it should only be like the.
How about
Or could
this?
just not swear.
Carter, you make a list of any words you don't want me to have on the podcast.
Frick you!
Beast, words, buds,
Okay.
and all swear words.
And all swear words.
All words except for
Just a whole bunch of
the.
the whole podcast, a whole bunch of
no,
animal
and Phil's
noises.
last name.
Alright,
John.
That's prime.
What?
I mean, wait, what?
We
so
can't
still-
say it.
Alright, so
It's a
every
checksum.
Nelson, at every word you need to add a brand new animal noise, overlapping from the previous one.
Yeah.
So it's just a cacophony of animal noises.
Cacophony.
That's
Kevin
Nelson's
Smith's
gonna release it as
Coffee.
a new album. It'll be the greatest avant-garde animal album in history.
Alvin Dr. Pepper.
Animal Dr. Pepper.
Animal.
Alright, so let's talk about the part 2 plot.
Oh.
Alright,
Animal Dr. Pepper
so
Potts.
part 1 leaves off with Dinobot challenging Optimus. So
Spilled soda.
then Megatron sees them and he's like, I can take them both out. So he shoots some missiles, and then like they
Missiles
hit the,
are
it does-
obviously
it doesn't hit them.
effective.
It
Because
goes.
it shot Dinobot in the beginning and it just propelled him.
And also,
Yeah.
like, the missile, like, exploded, like, it didn't hit either of them when Primal shot at them. It, like, went just past them and it exploded behind them and then just, like, shot them forward.
yeah, I saw that.
And when hold on, when the bad guy, Megatron, when he shoots the missile at Optimus Primal, and then Dinobot swats it with his tail, but it doesn't explode. It just reroutes course until it hits a rock,
right.
and then it explodes.
My question: why didn't they just aim at like the thin piece of rock they were
They
standing
should've.
on? Then like
Yeah, seriously.
they would have fallen.
Well,
They didn't do anything of that until the end when the bridge started falling down.
Yeah, well, as we know, Megatron likes to toy with his prey, as we saw in the beginning of the series, where he was like, "That would.
That's
Where's
true.
the fun in that?"
Well, I
That's
think
true.
it'd be more toying with this prey if you shot the bridge, because if you shoot the missile and they just die and then they fall. But if you shoot the bridge, they're gonna fall. They're like, whoa!
It's too fast
Wow.
anyway.
It's too
It's
fast.
kind of like the whole Joker thing in The Dark Knight. He doesn't like guns. He only likes knives because you get
Yeah.
the time to talk.
Megatron is the Joker.
They fall in slow motion and Megatron does a monologue and they talk back to him.
Megatron is Heath Ledger. Too soon. R.I.P.
Alright, so the missiles miss, and somehow they hit the mountain.
That's why they're called missiles.
That was pretty good. That was the first good one that you made all day. So.
I'm leaving now.
Welcome to the Missile Cast.
Alright, so the missiles hit the Energon Mountain instead. And then they go to the mountain and they have an epic face-off. And then Dinobot swats the missile away, like I already said before. And then Ratcat's like,
Wait, you forgot an important part about the face-off. They couldn't change into their robot forms because they were too close to the
You
Energon.
know what's the best part of that whole part?
Best part of that part?
Yeah, when
It's
when
Megatron biting Optimus.
well, but I think the better part is when Optimus Primal is on Megatron's face, slamming his knees into his dinosaur jaw over and over again.
I don't remember that part.
I also don't remember that. I
Oh
was
my
just imagining
god!
it.
How did you miss that?
I was probably writing notes.
Probably.
I was probably playing Fallout New Vegas. Or wishing I was.
Was that the only one who didn't watch this today?
No, I watched it today.
I watched today too.
Yeah, I tried to watch it before, but I couldn't.
I didn't even
I
remember
watched
until
it
today.
last night.
Oh,
I watched
well,
it
that's pretty,
today.
all pretty
Well,
recent.
I didn't have time last night. I was
Playing Fallout New Vegas.
no, I didn't play Fallout 3.
You're playing Fallout 3.
No.
Which one do you prefer?
Fallout 3.
Phil?
I haven't played Fallout 3.
Yeah,
Although
played Fallout
I'm gonna
3.
get it when it goes on sale in the Steam summer sale.
Oh, you play PC?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just
right.
recently got New
You
Vegas.
should get a Game of the Year edition. Get all the DLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on.
Mothership Zeta.
Is
Anyway.
that like a grunt of satisfaction?
Anyway. So,
DLC.
part 2 ends. Rattrap is like, we can just go home now that all the Energon is destroyed. But the Optimus is like, no. If the Predacons get the Energon, they're gonna destroy the world. We gotta stop
The
them.
galaxy.
Beast Wars.
You're gonna conquer the galaxy.
And then he names their war.
Then he names their war. I forget what he says exactly, but the episode ends with...
He says, like, from here on out,
Yeah.
this conflict will be known as the Beast Wars. And it's like, Beast Wars.
Well, I don't know if it'll be like, you know, known as like an official war. I think it'll just be like.
Yeah, there's only like 10
Wait.
belligerents.
No one's... Who's gonna know about this?
The rocks
They'll
and the
all
trees.
keep extensive logs,
Who's
and
gonna
then it'll be
believe
discovered
that?
one day.
Yeah. Because as they go home to wherever, no one's gonna...
They all tell me that a Loch Ness monster doesn't exist, but I know it does.
It was a log. It was a doctored photo of a
No.
log.
Well, that's on the notes I
It's
have.
not.
Do you believe in the Loch Ness monster?
No, because the guy who took the picture came out and said no, it was a fake.
Well, there's another picture where like there's another guy who was like, yeah, I made a machine.
Phil, the original picture.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm talking about the second one.
Carter.
I do not believe in the Loch Ness monster.
I mean, I don't believe in it, but I think it'd be so cool if it
It would
existed.
be cool.
I agree.
I hate the Loch Ness monster.
Do you think it'd be cool if it existed?
I would kill it.
Wow.
If
It can exist. There's no way that there's no way something that size would exist in like a Loch
Yeah,
Ness we went to
In a
discover
public
already.
lake.
Yeah,
Like
in a public.
in a small public lake
Yeah.
that is literally like surround. Well, I guess all lakes are surrounded.
Well, I think
by
it's.
that.
I think the thing is that it's really deep.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Have you guys seen that that
That can live under there.
that short
crabs.
about Nessie that played before the Winnie the Pooh thing, where it's like the whole pond was made because the monster cried because she was sad?
No.
I only watch a hilarious adult.
You guys should
animated
should
shows
watch.
like Family
Brickleberry.
Guy,
You guys should
Brickleberry.
watch the Winnie the Pooh movie. It's actually a really funny.
Like
movie.
They're making a new one. You know,
Live action.
Another?
yeah, they're making a live action one. And
Wait, what movie?
I'm honestly kind of interested in.
What movie
it.
is
It is
this?
live
A
action.
live action Winnie the
Wait,
Pooh?
was the one that you were
Li-
referencing
A live action Winnie the
The
Pooh?
cartoon that came out like 2011 or something.
Like,
oh yeah.
is Winnie
I wanted
the
to
Pooh
see that.
CGI?
It's
or-
good.
Wait,
is there
yeah.
a live action?
I think it's live action. I'm honestly.
It could
kinda
just be like
interested.
3D, but in like a real world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
So
about Tim Burton's Dumbo?
no. Anyway.
Wait, is that coming out?
Hold on. I want to tell Phil about Winnie the Pooh.
Wait,
No!
isn't they're making Through the Looking Glass, right?
What?
Like Tim Burton Through the Looking Glass?
Yeah, he's making another Alice,
Oh.
I think. Or there is another Alice. I'm not sure if it's Tim Burton.
I'm pretty sure it's Tim Burton.
They just let him keep doing his thing.
Wait, Tim Burton's making a dumb. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well,
What
wait.
does Disney?
Wait,
what
wait,
does Tim
wait a
Burton have
minute.
with Disney?
That sounds very Dumbo.
it was good. Alright.
Anyway, yeah, this new Winnie the Pooh thing. It's gonna be, what's the boy's name?
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin comes back when he's an adult, and he hasn't been there in like 20 years, and it's like this
Oh,
bombed out
I think I
wasteland.
did see.
But no, it's not like a bombed out wasteland. He's like, it's probably gonna
Is
be
it-
like that Robin. I mean, Robin Hood, not Robin Hood. Peter Pan movie with
Hooked.
Hook.
Not hooked. You tell me.
That's about
The
Robin
Disney
Williams'
the
drug
Disney
addiction.
animated movie Fish Hooks.
He died because of
And so Christopher Robin comes back and it's like a bombed wasteland, and there's just two towers of rubble.
This is pretty good.
What's that?
The two towers, twin towers.
I was in New York recently. The museum was very solemn. It was honestly a very beautiful place.
It's very sad. I've
Are
been
they-
there too.
Beautiful
Wait, are they
and
making-
beautifully sad.
Are they making another World Trade Center or something like that?
Yeah,
I think they
Freedom
are.
Tower. It's
Freedom Tower.
Yeah, it's the giant. It's so massive.
Wait, so
It was going all the way up to the clouds.
Wow, is it just one tower or?
Yeah, it's one building.
Wait, but they're
They're
planning
not
like
making-
a whole development, right? Not just one building. They're planning like they're making like more, right? I thought they're making like a whole square
Well,
of
yeah,
buildings.
yeah, probably. They we didn't get to go near Freedom Tower. It's like a block down the street from
Oh, wait, so they're still
Trade
constructing
Center.
it?
Yeah.
The World Trade Center will be built below New York.
Be built underground.
It's gonna be a subterranean society that goes across the whole world.
Subterranean society.
It goes through the center of the earth. Can you imagine how much faster we would get to China that way?
Imagine it'd be
That's,
very hard because you died and stuff.
Yeah, you would die.
No, we'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys.
All right, so I think we've said all that needs to be said about these. Well, let's talk about the animation.
Oh, yeah. The problem with the animation is, well, it was revolutionary for the times.
Yeah.
Is
When did hold on, but when did Reboot come out?
Oh, it came out first.
Beast Wars came out first?
No, Reboot came out.
Yeah, Reboot honestly kind of looks better than this.
It does.
Let's talk about Reboot. Reboot
Wait.
cast. Let's
Wait,
reboot.
Beast Machines?
No, Reboot.
Are you hyped for the reboot?
There's a reboot?
I think so.
I'll watch it. Will you watch it?
I think they're planning on it, hopefully.
I'll watch it. Anyway.
I need to get into the original reboot.
I know!
They need to reboot Monster by mistake.
I already have. It's called My Dreams. Phil!
Yeah.
Phil, the people can't hear you.
Hi, people.
They want to hear your voice.
Phil, you're a part of this podcast. You watch the episode, come over here, sit in this chair, and talk about the animation.
Hey guys, it's me, Phil. Ugh.
Grab me the chips.
You are not Nelson, Phil.
Nelson and I are pretty much the same guy.
Yeah.
We can't make all that crinkling on the mic. It'll sound bad.
Oh, do it.
Look at that clipping.
Which type of chip?
What you got, baby?
We've got the classic,
This with my keys.
the
These
Doritos.
aren't even
We have
mine.
Doritos.
Doritos.
We
Your
have
dad's car?
original potato chips.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Doritos.
No,
right?
I don't think we should eat these. These are the original ones they ever made.
Wait, what?
Mint and
They're-
bag.
And then
Whoa!
classic, pickles.
Meyer, please sponsor us.
Classic, you know.
Sponsored by Meyer. The pickles he's referring to are pickles that are the pretzels. Let's talk about the animation.
I think the animation speaks for itself.
It was so bad.
The animation was impressive in parts.
Huh.
Like the part where he got bit
You
in the
guys
leg.
are all joking at home.
Wait, hold on. Oh, my leg is weird. I'm gonna move this for a sec. So
The mic is too close to me anyway.
Alright, so there's one part in the show, I think it might have been Megatron, I'm not sure. But he's moving his leg, and then the skin, like, around his leg moves really weird. Did you guys see that?
The limbs are constantly clipping into each other and stuff.
I didn't notice that, but
thing I noticed is the models they make weren't like expressive enough for like the dialogue to match up to it like appropriately. So whenever they screamed, it would just always come out like really stiff, like ah.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Clipping. Clipping pretty good.
Hey, this isn't the first time I've screamed into my mic.
True wall of sound. They're creating dark ambient music.
alright. So what are your predictions
Wow.
for this series in the future?
Yeah, let's kind of conclude this episode as we eat our chips and stuff. Let's talk about predictions. No, hold on. We should talk. Final thoughts on the episode.
Yeah, alright.
Should we rate the episodes?
Yeah, let's each rate out of 5 stars and then get an average.
Out of 5 dogs.
5 beasts.
Out of 5 primes.
Yeah, out of 5.
Well, that's not prime.
Alright, so
Wait, are we rating
Just
both episodes like
Uh,
individually?
rate both as a whole.
Oh,
Alright, so say any final thoughts and rate the episode out of 5 beasts. Pick your beast.
Start Carter.
Alright, so animation is like terrible. It has not aged well, but for what it is, I really liked the 2 episodes because the story is gonna get better, I hope, in the future. Because one of the good things about it online was that it's dark storyline. So, no, it's funny, but maybe, you know,
I'm
it
gonna.
could.
I'm gonna.
It's not your turn, Nelson.
So what did you rate it?
I didn't rate it yet.
Rate it.
I'm gonna rate it 3 out of 5 antelopes.
It's my turn. We do
Oh.
clockwise.
Well, I mean, to me, this is clockwise.
So,
I can't be one of those.
yeah.
Or a root beer.
Yeah. So, in all honesty, the plot is much more interesting than your typical Transformers plot. You have Dinobot, which is the saving grace of the entire show, I would say, is character depth. His character quality. Breadth.
Also, the ET on his
character breadth. It's just something that I really think that all characters should aspire to be and act like. Overall, I would give it two turtles out of 5.
Turtles, I should have thought of that.
Alright, well, I thought,
Good opening to the show.
pretty good opening of the show. The character progression of Dinobot, I'm looking forward to it. That is remaining a mystery. I like the mystery. Hate the animation. Some pretty good rock tunes to be found in this show, though. So I'd say 6 out of 10 chupacabras.
It's out of 5, Phil. It's out of 5.
Divided by 2.
You do it.
That's 3.
He has to say it.
We already know that you're bad at decimals and dividing.
It was like 3 decimal numbers, and they were like similar. It was weird. It was weird. I'm telling you. Take the test.
I'm
Take
an
the test
AP
yourself.
calculus student.
I'm not.
You're an AP calculus graduate.
Alright, No,
I'm an AP calculus graduate.
I'm gonna say. Well, I'm gonna say.
Oh no, Mr. Bell!
Oh, Rick. I'm gonna say.
Oh.
No.
Or Rick Snyder.
I was referencing the popular television show Rick and Morty. Anyway, I'm gonna say the animation, it doesn't really bother me that much, but it still isn't very good. I mean, it was good for the time.
Very good.
All the things I'm saying are very contradictory. I'm gonna say 3 out of 5 rats. The story has promise, but I wasn't impressed yet.
Alright, so to conclude this episode, what are you looking forward to seeing, or what are your predictions for what's going to happen?
You go first.
Alright. Well, as Phil said, I'm looking forward to see what goes on with Dinobot. Is he truly loyal, or is he going to betray them? Also, is Rat Trap finally going to learn not to disobey his orders?
I think. So what I'm gonna find, what I'm watching for, gotta get that Dinobot. I want to see what's gonna happen with Rhinox. Rhinox is very one-dimensional right now. I've got a feeling.
So are most of the characters.
Well, not Dinobot.
That's one character.
I got a feeling.
Plus, got 3D animation.
Hey.
Everyone, check out Con 3D.
Yeah, what trigger?
Put an annotation with like a really big annotation.
Anyway, I have a sneaking suspicion that Rhinox is gonna die.
I'm actually really curious because this is a kids show. They might pull some punches.
I think people die in it. I'm pretty sure there's character death.
Well, that's cool. I hope it's Rat Trap.
Me too. And Cheetor. That guy
At least right now, but he might learn and he might get better.
I want all characters.
Cheetor has annoyed me through the whole episode.
May I make my prediction, or were you?
It's my turn.
Oh,
This is a very
no,
formulaic.
I didn't
say
see you predicting. So.
I'm looking forward to one thing and one thing only. Wasp Zora backstory.
Yes. Yes.
Forgot about that.
We need like a special 40-minute episode of like a backflash Wasp.
Flashback.
A wasp back.
Do this yourself.
Yellowback. Yellow jacket.
Black and yellow.
Silverback.
That's what I meant. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
What did you say at first?
What?
What did you say at
I
first?
said backflash.
Oh,
I meant to say flashback. I know it's.
Carter, we love you as the flawed human being you are.
Yeah, we love you
Deeply
as the
flawed.
retard.
This is so funny. Alright, Nelson, it's your turn.
First of all, Sam, that's not funny. I'm retarded. So
No arguments here.
I'm gonna say is they're gonna. I'm gonna guess. Here you go. Don't worry, this floor is. Anyway, I'm gonna just guess here. They're gonna start trusting Dinobot a bit more than they're trusting Rat Trap. See, and then there's gonna be a conflict. They're gonna kick Rat Trap out. Dinobot, he's gonna betray them, and then Rat Trap's gonna save them. And then Optimus is like, maybe I should cut you some slack, buddy.
No, it's just gonna be like, that's just Prime.
Well, that's just prime.
I had an idea earlier. You should tally up every time Megatron says yes, and every time Optimus says that's just Prime. And if one of them wins, like we set out a specific outcome for if one of them wins, and then we do that. Like if Optimus wins, like we play the Transformers game at the end or something.
I don't, so that's just fine.
I think out of these 2 episodes, I think Megatron said it more than.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
That's on the episode.
That's Beast Buds. Watch the show, listen to the podcast, and check out Forgotten 3D. It's good.
Up
Guys-
next.
You guys have anything you want to plug?
Up next. Hold on, go. No, you guys don't have anything you want to plug. Up next, episode 2.
How do you know?
Will the Beast Buds do another episode? Maybe.
And then
Also, Bedroom Boys. They're all done, so you don't need to worry about being behind all the time. Just listen to them all.
No, don't. Listen to Forgotten 3D.
well, I mean, if it's already done, you're already very far behind.
Yeah, but it's like,
We gotta end this.
You have to worry about like.
Cut this out.
Well, it may appear long. I'm gonna cut a lot out, so it'll be.
You know what, guys? I can think one thing's for sure. That ending was just prime.
and end it right there.
Alright, hold on. We gotta say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, my sweet Beast Buds.
Bye bye.
Alright, turn it off.